Good morning. We'll give it just a second here for folks to hop on. We got a really dreary, rainy day here in Upper East Tennessee. Hi, Cheryl. I'm experimenting down here with flock. I'll show you what I'm doing right quick while people hop on. So I've been making a card class, and I've been experimenting with just what I could do with this. Here's a blender pen that I like. That's a blend. This is, what is that? Oh yeah, that's Aqua Painter. Hi Diana, hi Carrie. And now I'm doing pencil and blender pen, and I really kind of like that on the flock. But I was playing. This is not the class that I'm going to do, but I really kind of like that. So just showing you how, hi Cheryl. Let me see. Hello everyone. Hi Jean. Hi Joan. Hi Kelly. Hi Diana. Great. Thanks for hopping on. Hi Peggy. Oh, thank you. I'm experimenting. So I cut this out of that white velvet, and I wanted to see if it was colorable and how it was colorable, how it would look. So this is a blend. Hi, Mary. Thank you for joining. I think this is the first time I've seen your name. Thank you very much for hopping on here this morning. So this is, I think it's a soft succulent blend. Good morning, Judith. And then this is I used a pencil real red and did an aqua painter. I don't like that. This was real red, and then I switched to a blender pen, and I was like, oh, I kind of like that, but it was already yuckied up from that one. So then I switched over here and did a green pencil, and then using the blender pen with it. And I'm just experimenting. This is not part of the class. I was just playing with it to see what kind of color I could get possibly on this white flock. Look at how pretty that is. You know, so this would be, let's just say, this is our pencils, okay? So I know a lot of you guys have pencils. So I'm going to do red up here, pencil, okay? Let me take a garden green, just because this is what I have. I'm going to do that little stem right there. And let's see what our blender pen does. I didn't even plan on doing this. I was just playing. I was like, oh, I like that. Okay, let me wipe that off. Get that red off of there. And then I'm going to go into that green. Well, that makes a really soft look, a nice little way. Thank you for sharing, Mary. Oh, thank you. Prayer for your, yes. Oh, my daughter, thanks for asking, guys. She is out of surgery. She just got out of surgery not 10 minutes ago. Everything went well, but she cannot put any weight on it for 6 to 8 weeks. And the doctor said that it was extensive, and she will be in rehab. And then in 3 to 4 months, she will have another surgery to remove all the hardware. So, how lovely. Anyway, yeah, so that's what's going on there. And I've got my grandson, he's 10. So yesterday, of course, homework and this and that, so I'm trying to get used to, or just into a groove just for a little bit, while I have him. But he doesn't take away from any of this. He's really great. Yeah, but Grandma's been getting up really early to get him to school and this and that. You know how it goes. You got to do what you got to do. So I know, right? Thank you for complete healing. Exactly, Peggy. Ooh, it hurts my ankle and foot just even thinking about it. Oh, and to let you all know, one of my downlines was extremely sick and was rushed to the hospital. But her name is Lynn, and you see her on here a lot, but she's home. She's doing better. I'm sure right now she's resting. So I just want to pass that on. I see a lot of my team on here. I appreciate it, but Lynn is doing well. She's home, and and she's got like a little monitor. They're just kind of watching her. So yeah, we've had a lot going on here lately. So, but that's the way it comes, right? But it doesn't stop me from doing this. right? It doesn't stop any of us from doing this because honest, Lynn was in the hospital and she was on she was on two of my lives. I was like, oh my gosh, did she even take the catalog with her? I don't know. So yeah, we were laughing about that. I talked to her and we were laughing about that. So that's wonderful. But look how cute that is with pencil and a blender pen. And I'm just, I'm just playing around. Yeah. Oh, I know, right, Kelly? I know, right? Need peace of mind to have to go to my happy place and make some cards. Yes, I do the same thing. But I look at here. I really like the blender pen and the pencils. And this is that white velvet. So with that being said, okay, let me move this aside. Okay. With that being said, I told you guys I'm coming up with a Christmas class, okay? So with everything kind of going on, I'm 2 cards behind. I just have to make 2 more cards, and that's, of course, on my list today. I have 5 things on my list today to get done, and one of those is that. So did she take the catalog with her? No, Kelly, she didn't, but I asked her. I was like, oh my gosh, you're in the hospital bed and you are on live? And she was like, yeah. And then I said something, and she usually looks stuff up for me and she'll post a number or this or that for us. And she said, oh, sorry. She said, I didn't have the catalog with me and I couldn't look up. I was like, oh my gosh. She, knowing her, she would have been like, wait, we're going to the hospital. I need my Stampin' Up catalog. I don't know. So yeah, but yes, she didn't miss the live. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so here are 2 of the cards. I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek of the class that's coming up. Just give me a couple of days and I'm hoping to have it up by this evening, if not, in a day or so. But these are 2 cards. It is a red and white Christmas class. I absolutely love it. It is all red and white, and it is using the Merriest Moments, along with that embossing folder that's so intriguing. Hi, Robbie. And so that's so intriguing. So it's a red and white class. I never thought that I was going to do that, but as I started to design the other day, I just went to those colors. And when I looked, I went, oh, wow, a red and white class would be perfect. Okay, so here's the host code for September. Okay, it was kind of odd when I didn't see a number in it, but anyway, that's the host code for September. Of course, if you order $50 in product from me from the 1st to the 7th, you will receive the real red mini ruffled ribbon, okay? And you'll receive a spool of that. I don't have it here yet. Can look it up in the book. Let's look it up in the catalog, but it's ruffled. It's right here. It's this right here, this real red ruffled ribbon. Okay, so with a $50 order from the 1st to the 7th, I have 4 different specials each week, okay? Each week it switches to another one. I sent an email out yesterday about it. If you haven't signed up for my email list, after this video, there'll be something posted below it and you can sign up for that list. And if I see you newly signed up, I will automatically go ahead and just send that to you, okay? So that you know what the specials are. So here is our card for today. I'm so excited about this. And oh, wait, then the other thing I've got going on that is current is my Blackberry Beauty class. Thank you, everyone. Hey, Lynn, here she is. All right, we were just talking about you. I'm glad to see you. So this is the Blackberry Beauty class, and you get enough material to make 2 of each card. So it's 8 with envelopes. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? 2 people signed up yesterday. I appreciate that. There's a whole list. And again, it's a constant contact list. So it'll be listed below this video. Look at this one. I just left it untied because I just had to show you. Isn't that cute? And then this one. And I use that ephemera pack. Look at that frame. Isn't that pretty? But that comes from that pack. So that's easy peasy right there. Look how pretty. Oh, I love this. They came out so pretty. And see this gold ribbon here? You guys are going to want that for Christmas. You're really seriously going to want that. So for any project, if you order nothing but that, order that gold ribbon is wonderful. Okay, so I know, right? I'm so glad Lynn's home. That makes me feel good. So our card today, or this week, we are focusing on our pretty pumpkins. So much to do with this set. Lot to do. Look at this detailed pumpkin here. Here it is. Isn't that cute? I just like that, just because it's so detailed. So I also then paired it with the Harvest Meadow DSP, and that's where this comes from, and a little bit of Cajun Craze. So we have a base of 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. It will open like this. Look at how cute. Let me tell you, I forget about this punch constantly, but what reminded me of it was the design out here on this DSP. I was like, oh, that looks like something I've got. And hi, Jean. Thank you for sharing. And I remembered about the trio punch, and so that's why I used it in here, and I thought it really added a nice little effect. So the inside is Cajun Craze, 5 1/4, or no, 5 by 3 3/4, basic white, 4 3/4 by 3.5, and the outside is Cajun Craze, 5 1/4 by 4, the Harvest Meadow DSP, 5 by 3 3/4, then again another layer of Cajun Craze, 4 by 3, and the DSP 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. And of course, when I'm done, hi Diana, I will post all the measurements below this video. Hi Patricia, nice to see you. Hi Esther, good morning. Hi Patty. Lovely, thank you guys for tuning in on this Wednesday morning. Wonderful. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and let's stamp our envelope, because I really love this leaf. There's something about this, hi Roxanne, there's something about this pumpkin leaf that I really like. So I'm going to go into, and I took out cinnamon cider, I meant to take out Cajun Craze. Let me do that. So we're using Cajun Craze and Old Olive. So I'm going to put my Cajun Craze leaf in the middle. There's just something I like about that. I don't know. Thanks for sharing, Diane. Right there. I'm going to wipe that off. And now I'm just going to do a couple of Old Olive ones, just to make it interesting. A nice little trio. And up here too. And then down here. And there we go. There's our envelope. Just something interesting. Okay, now let's go ahead and work on the inside of the card. So it's that Cajun Craze, so pretty. Now I want to, this is a great color for the fall. Thanks for sharing, Donna. Good morning. I'm going to put, this is like, in the entire catalog, I have a few things and a few sayings that are like my absolute favorite. Let me show you this. This is the stamp set that you get with a that you could get with hosting a party, or placing a larger order. And on this one here, be who you were born to be. I just love that saying. You know how you get to a saying and you just absolutely love it? That happens to be one. Whoop. That I love. And then this one here is the one. If friends were pumpkins, I'd pick you. I don't know why. I love it. So it's just me. I'm sure that everyone has their favorite little saying. Oh, really? See, Roxanne has fires again. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry, Roxanne. I am so sorry. That is amazing. I don't know what to say. That's really horrible. Yeah, everyone that was with fires, and then we have, that hurricane that came through, and people are dealing with that. It's amazing. Let's get some Tuxedo Memento black ink right here. And I just want to decorate the bottom right across from that saying. Hi, Barbara. Thanks for joining. I think this is one of your first times here with me. Thank you. And good morning. So we use Tuxedo Memento black ink because I'm going to use a little blends. You are fine. On with the doctors. Yes. You are fine. Such a setup. Yes, please, Lynn, take care of yourself. I missed about Jamie. Oh, yes. Surgery went well. She's out of surgery. As a demonstrator, I can still get the stamp set, the host word stamp. Yes, ma'am. Yes, definitely, Cheryl. Yes, you can. Yes, the in your words. As a demonstrator, yes, you can. Yeah. Maryland is getting the tail end of Ida. Oh yes, oh yeah. It's raining like crazy here today. It's just awful. Yeah. So that's that, right? So yeah, it is that Hurricane Ida. I'm going to use a little, this dark Daffodil Delight blends also doubles for Bumblebee. So I'm just going to put that right down here. Just like that. Just to add a little color. Now we're going to use some blend, the Old Olive blends. Of course, that was a blends too. So now I like to shade this just a little bit. So I take the dark, and where Stampin' Up has provided us some lines, I just kind of go over them just lightly. Did you see how quick that was? Flick, flick, flick. I am absolutely not an artist. An artist I am not. So if you order from me and you see, you know, I personally oh my goodness, I personally handwrite a thank you on the outside of, you know, on a sticky note. I personally write to everybody. Everybody gets that. I write like over 100 a month. And so you could tell by my handwriting, there is no artistry in that. Okay, to me, sometimes I'm like, oh gosh, yeah. So as we color with the blends, and I'm in now with the lighter of the Old Olive, it reactivates the ink, and it gives me the pretty shading that I need, or that I really want on these little shoots here. And this, like, I had to decide. I was like, okay, a flower could come out of that, but then again, it could be the greenery prior to the flower popping out. So you could also color this a pretty flower color, but I wanted it to tie in with the greenery on the leaf at this time. So that's what I think about it. Okay, now let's use this punch. This is awesome. You're gonna like this. We just stick it, see these guides right here on the side? You can't get this wrong. I feel like I make a beautiful card, then I ruin it with my handwriting. Yes, I feel the same way, Kelly. I really seriously do. So I just put this in here, okay? And this is a trio punch. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this. So we have a little detail there. We have a corner rounder, and we have a little hole here. So, which is great for tags, because then you can run a ribbon through it. Isn't that fantastic? So let's go ahead and put this in here and punch. So you get 3 punches in one, hence the name Trio Punch. And it's perfect every time because you've got the guide. You can't mess it up, right? Right there. And that's the only waste. Just little shards, bits and pieces, and there's that. Then we're going to bring this in on top of that. Hi, Lisa. This stamp set is Pretty Pumpkins. It's the Pretty Pumpkins bundle. I love this, right? Thank you. Oh, I always forget to take the cap off, right? Okay, now, as I come around through here, I want to make sure that where my little cutouts are, that they're going to be down also. So I just kind of dab a little bit of glue. I'm even going to pick some up there and just put it right there, okay, in the corners, that's all. And then we're going to lay this down. Whoop. Well, it wouldn't matter. The other day, I made a card, and I was like, oh, this is great. Yeah, this is wonderful. And I went to do the video, and I realized I glued the thing on upside down. I was like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. I mean, you know, but yeah, I didn't even realize it. I had the card to the side. It must have sat there for a little bit, and I was going to make a video, and like a day. And until I opened it again, I didn't realize I had it in there totally upside down. It's like, oh, okay, it happens. So we're going to glue this in here. Here we go, right there. What pretty colors for the fall. Cajun Craze, Old Olive. Very, very pretty. I appreciate you guys joining. How wonderful. How much fun in the morning. Okay, so now we have, again, Cajun Craze at 5 1/4 by 4. And then this is the Harvest Meadow DSP. Good morning, Marilyn. Hey, Steve. The Harvest Meadow DSP at 5 by 3 3/4. Now we'll go ahead and glue these together and then pop this up with dimensionals. Carol. Good morning. Oh, now what did she say? Wait, I've done that many times, so now I print out words on my computer into the piece of cardstock. That's such a good idea. Such a good idea. Okay. That goes, whoa. See, even when I try to get it straight. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right, now we'll put this up with dimensionals. And I'm also going to use the Artistry Blooms sequence on this card. Always have those sequins in your arsenal. Because if you look and you go, God, I just don't know what to add to this card. A lot of times that, oh, thank you, Marilyn. A lot of times it helps you just by pulling those out, the Artistry Blooms. So we're going to put this on here. Okay, let's make sure. See, did you see? I checked. I was like, oh my gosh. Just because I talked about it, I probably jinxed myself, right? So right up here. Beautiful. Okay, now let's move that aside. And let's go ahead and put these two little pieces together. Cajun Craze 4x3 DSP Harvest Meadow 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. And again, when I'm done, I will list all the measurements down there for you. And then if you watch this on YouTube, because it'll be recorded on YouTube, the measurements will be where you can click on the Show More button. And there's the constant contact link to my email. You'll want to sign up for my email. Now here on this one, right here, I want to stamp So Thankful for You, and I want to stamp it to the right. And I'm just going with Old Olive, and I'm going right onto that DSP. So Thankful for You. Perfect. Look at that script. I love that on the U. Isn't that pretty? That's cool. Okay, let's move that aside. All right, I think we're done with this ink. Okay, now let's bring in the mini. And let's go ahead and cut some little pieces here. We'll cut our leaves. You are brave. What is this? Jessica back will catch the replay. Oh, yes, Linda, for sure. You're brave. I have been ordering now again because the numbers are up and crazy. I have been ordering again now my groceries. And now today my grandson went to school with a mask on. So they're asking for everyone to wear masks again. It's not mandated. It's just, you know, hey. And I told him he had to. So stamping directly. Oh, yeah, stamping directly on the DSP. Yes. Yeah, especially after you glue something together, right? It probably would have been a better idea to stamp on it prior to gluing the two pieces together, especially when you're on camera, right? Because you just know something's going to happen. You just know it. So, yeah, we just got to be easy, be careful. I don't know, do the best you can, right? Hey, now here's our pumpkin. Very detailed, very adorable. Cajun Craze. I'm just going to sit it right there. Because it's so detailed, I'm going to run this back and forth, okay? Just run it through just a couple times just to make sure that it gets all that detail. Just let me go a couple more times just to make sure. There we go. Beautiful. And I already know it's perfect. Yeah. See, when it comes out like that, I already know it is. That's wonderful. Such a pretty pumpkin, right? Who would have ever thought to put all these swirls in it? Except Stampin' Up. Okay, great. Now you can poke these out. They're all loose. They're just kind of locked in because of those little knobbies. Or you could run your die brush over it. I'm just going to take my time and just pull it out. See? They just come out quickly and easily. They are every bit cut and loose. They're just kind of, like I said, they're locked in because of these little berry looking things. There. Ha. That's pretty, isn't it? Look at that. Hi, Gail. Thank you for joining. Let me move this aside. Okay. And now let's bring this in. And let's put this on here first with some dimensionals. So here we go. And remember, this is these measurements that I'm doing today, they're really great standard measurements for like a layered look on the front of a card. You can do a layer like this. Let's just say that you were using the penguin paper, okay, and then put your little penguin over here. Same dimension, same everything, but the look of it is going to be, you know, just like it's a totally different card. You know, so, but these are great dimensions right here because that 4x3 of this right here, this Cajun Craze, really gives us a nice border around there. Really frames it out nice, doesn't it? I like that. Okay, so now we're going to attach our pumpkin right here. Right there. I love that. I know. I'm obsessed with the adhesive sheets. So totally, Carrie. This would be absolutely perfect for the adhesive sheets. I completely agree with that. Yep. This is a, you know, it takes all of 2 seconds to put the adhesive sheet on the back of the paper and go ahead. And then you would just peel it off and it makes this a sticker. And then each and every little part of this is stuck down. It's absolutely fantastic. But here I go using Tombow all over. Let me put a little bit out here. Okay, now we'll put our pumpkin right here. Oh, it's so pretty. I want to make sure that I'm not off the top of the card there, so I'm going to drop it down a little bit. Do not want to go off the top of our card. Hi, Carol. Okay. I've already tied a little bow with the linen thread, and if you've ordered from me, you should have a spool of this. Isn't that pretty? Just a 2 little looper bow. I did it on the sponge tech. Yes, ma'am, Peggy, you are exactly right. The sponge technique, you know, on the back with a little bit of Tombow on the side with a sponge going on the back of this is absolutely perfect. So totally. That's a great way to get glue onto your project. Now I take my glue dot and I roll it up. Oh, I know, right? It's so pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and put it right there on the back of that bow. And I'm going to add that to my pumpkin. And it just by adding the bow, okay, we haven't used the little greenery yet, but just by adding the bow gives it that little farmhouse kind of, it changes the look of it, just totally puts it into that farmhouse style, I think. Okay, now these little guys, I have found, like these little guys, they go down great with glue dots. Fast, easy, and clean. So I'm just going to put a glue dot back there, and I'm going to kind of wiggle this under my bow right there. Just like that. Let my bow come over top of it. Okay, now I'm going to place another one. Let's put this medium size one up here. And again, I'm just going to, wherever the glue dot fits, it's going to stick, it'll be fine. And I'm going to put it on this side of the bow. And there we go. Oh, that looks so pretty. Now this one, I'm going to make it like, now you could stick it under here like it's a leaf on the ground, okay, to where it's kind of like sticking out like that. Put it in, I've put the other one in the middle. I kind of like that right there. Let's do that this time. Just something different. There. Ha! Cute, right? Let's get our sequins in. And I'm using these kind of, they're like a goldish, orangish. To me, these are a blend between like Bumblebee and Cajun Craze. It has a yellowish tone to it, but it also has that Cajun Craze kind of orangish look to it. Put this one over here, and I'm using the large ones and one down here. And this is our card for this morning. Oh my goodness. So look at the two cards that we've done this week. Yesterday we did this one. Remember we colored, if you haven't seen this one, go back to either on here, Facebook, or my YouTube channel. But we colored the bedazzled. And we made bedazzling pumpkins yesterday. Look at the shine on that. That's amazing, right? So much fun. But here are the two cards so far for the week. I will be back on Sunday at 7. And of course, I'll have another card featuring this set, Pretty Pumpkins. And for my team, they will be getting a card this afternoon. So they always get a card every week, a little class. I would love to have you guys join my team. Stampin' Up's having a fantastic special. If it's it's $99, you get $125 worth of product, and then oh, thank you, Cheryl. And then you get to pick a bundle. Stampin' Up's going to give you a free bundle. They're all, if you have the celebration catalog, they are all right here in the back. You get to pick one of these bundles. They're absolutely fantastic. I would love to have you join my team. You know, I'm not pushy. I have team members that have been with me for years. I never hear a word from them. They spend their money. They have fun crafting or doing party, whatever that they want to do. Now, I have some team members that participate with our card swap and our Zoom. That's great. I never, ever pressure anyone to promote at all. Everybody gets the same gift every month. They get 2 free card kits plus a little gift from me. If you're looking for a team where there is competition and something like that, then I am seriously not for you. And if you're looking for a team that has no competition and we just have fun and we craft together and just have a blast, do card swaps and just, you know, interact with each other as crafting friends, then I would be the team for you. So I would love to have you join if you're thinking about it. Remember, if you're even thinking about placing a $100 order, you might think about joining my team, even if it's just for this segment. You know, you could just join right now, get the special, and then let it run out. You know, but you're getting a lot of product for $99. Then after that, and free shipping, then after that, you get your 20% off. So you need 20% off through Christmas, okay? If you're going to order some of these products and work with them. So just think about it, because this special goes on just until the end of September. And I would absolutely love to have you join. So with that being said, we always have fun with our cards. Please go to your happy place, do some happy crafting. I hope well wishes for everyone who is not feeling well and who has had any type of anything done to themselves in the past 6 months. You know, I mean, it's been a little crazy. So I just hope that everyone is feeling good and continuing to get better. So please have a wonderful day. And I will definitely see you Sunday at 7. Let's all do happy crafting together.